Hello everybody, just a very short video today as I've got a few new pickups to go through with you all. So with that being the case and without any further delay, let's get on with the show. Okay, so as you can see, I've got two parcels right here. One's full of BUNC packs from the Royal Mint, and the other one has got silver in it from the recent Cobra Auction. So we'll start off with a BUNC pack, but if that's not for you, don't worry, I'll put a timestamp down in the description below and just click on that to fast forward to the silver items if that's what you're into. But with that being said, let's get this one open. So as I say, I think should have 3 BUNC packs in here, which I've recently purchased from the Royal Mint. So I'll just get the tear strip open and get rid of the invoice right there. And as you can see, yeah, they've sent all 3 together. So we'll start off with these 2 right here, as they are both the same coin. As you can see, we've got the standard brilliant uncirculated and the coloured brilliant uncirculated of the brand new Gruffalo's Child 50p. I'm going to be honest with you, this isn't necessarily the kind of thing I'm normally into. The reason I bought this is, you probably know from the channel, I'm trying to complete every single commemorative 50p ever issued by the Royal Mint. So unfortunately, I do have to buy all of the ones that come out, but if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be picking this up, if I'm completely honest with you. But with that being the case, let's have a closer look at the coin. So as we can see, we've got the Gruffalo's Child right there with some kind of, I don't know, I think that looks like a mouse in the tree right there. It's on a snowy background, a snowy landscape right there, and at the top we can see it says the Gruffalo's Child, which is now the 3rd 50p issued in the Gruffalo collection. The reverse, as you can see right here, was designed by Alex Scheffler and Magic Like Pictures. The obverse is just the standard Martin Jennings 50p obverse on this one, so we won't go into any detail on that. But the colorized coin right here has been minted to limited numbers of 25,000, and the standard brilliant uncirculated 50p right there is being minted to order. So there's no limit on the actual number of these being produced. It just depends on how many are ordered by the public. So as I say, that's the first pickup right there. We've got the Gruffalo's Child brand new 50p BUNC pack, so we'll put them right there. The next BUNC pack I've got for you all is the next edition to be issued in the Tudor Beast series, and that is the Queen's Panther right there. As you can see, we've got a stunning interpretation of the formidable Queen's Panther, which is based on the sculpture that stands at the mouth of the gate on the iconic moat bridge at Hampton Court Palace. Above the panther right there, we can see that it reads Queen's Panther, and below we can see that we've got the date of 2025, and that makes this my first ever 2025 coin. I don't think I have any other 2025 coins in my collection as of yet, so this is my first 2025 coin, as it's been dated for next year, which I always find a little bit strange because we are still in 2024 when the coin is released. So if it was down to me, I would say that we should have a 2024 date on the coin right there, but hey, the Royal Mint have decided to go with 2025. Once again, we've got the standard Martin Jennings depiction on the obverse of the coin. So again, just like with the Gruffalos, we won't go into too much detail of that. And likewise with the standard brilliant uncirculated of the Gruffalo Child, these are also being minted to order. So there's no limit on how many of these they'll mint. They'll keep producing them whilst they keep getting orders from the public. So if it is a coin you like, I am certainly a big fan of the Tudor Beast series, and I will certainly be picking this up in bullion as well as soon as they release that. I'm not picking up the proofs at the moment, so I'll just keep it to the brilliant uncirculated and the bullion version when that comes out. But as I say, that is the next edition in the Tudor Beast series, and as you can see right there, we've got the Queen's Panther. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but the reverse right here was designed by David Lawrence, an absolutely fantastic artist who works with the Royal Mint quite regularly actually, and I'm always a big fan of his work. So congratulations, David Lawrence. I think you've done a fantastic job yet again with the Queen's Panther coin right there. Okay, so that is the end of the brilliant uncirculated coins. So next up we have a couple of precious metal pieces, and I do believe that there's a copper bullion piece as well in here, which Cobra sent across as a gift. So I'll in normal fashion, Cobra sent a past the parcel package. I love the way he packages his parcels. He does take a lot of care to make sure they're packaged well. But as I say, that being the case, we'll start off with this one right here, which, as I say, Cobra has been very kind enough to send across as a little gift for myself, because he knows not only am I a fan of poker chips, but I'm also a fan of copper bullion as well, and this ticks both of those boxes, as what we have right here is the Welcome to Las Vegas 1 of 1 ounce copper poker chip, which I think is a really cool idea. I really do. And as you can see on the back right here, it does say 1 of 1 ounce, which is what AVDP stands for. And as you can see at the bottom, it's 999 fine copper. And a 1 ounce is basically, it's just a standard ounce. So that would be 28.28 grams, as opposed to a troy ounce, which is 31.1003 grams. So yeah, copper being an industrial metal and not being a precious metal isn't weighed in troy ounces, and you will more than likely always see that they are issued in of 1 ounces. But what a stunning little piece, and what a fun little piece this is to add to the poker chip collection. I've actually got my silver poker chips right here in front of me, and I'm a huge fan of these. I love poker chips as it is. I've always had a collection of poker chips, which has got massive recently because of the whole community doing the poker chip thing. But here's a few of the silver poker chips I have right here, which, and this one you can see is the Silvertown poker chip, which I think has got a fantastic design to it. I really do. This one, I don't know if it's technically a poker chip, but it does look very poker chip-esque to me. So I always call this one the Scottsdale poker chip, more commonly known as the Scottsdale Cowboy, which I'm sure you can see why that is. But yeah, as you can see, it's got a very poker chip kind of vibe to it, hasn't it, with the different coloured stripes on the background right there. So I always keep that with my silver poker chips. And then we've got the 007 Casino Royale poker chip, which I think is the fanciest of the silver poker chips I've got. I really like this one. I'm a huge fan, I really am. And then most recently, as you probably saw on last week's live, we've got the Missouri Bell Casino poker chip right there. So there you go. We've got 4 silver poker chips and now a copper one to add to it as well. So we'll pop that one right there with the other poker chips, and we'll have a quick look at the silver pieces I was able to pick up. The first of which is this one right here, which is the 2024 10th anniversary of the Australian wedge-tailed eagle. And as you can see right there, we've got 2024 1 ounce 9999 fine silver. And what a fantastic design this is. We've got the eagle with its wings spread out, set upon a background of radial triangles. And just there on the tip of the left wing, we can see the P125 privy mark, which shows that the Perth Mint is celebrating 125 years of being in operation. So yeah, what a fantastic design. If we look at the obverse of the coin, we've got the Dan Thorne depiction of Charles III, which is used on all Australian coinage. And as you can see at the top, it says Charles III, Australia, and $1 at the bottom. So I think this is a lovely little coin. I know, Coin Noob, you're a big fan of the wedge-tailed eagles. This is the first one I have for my collection. So I might do what you do actually and just try and pick up one from each of a set, because I've got the full set of quackers, I've got one of the spinner dolphins, and now I've got one of the wedge-tailed eagles. So I'll probably try and pick up a koala bear and you know, the other ones that the Perth Mint do, because they do some fantastic pieces. They really do. But we'll find a little stand for this one right here, and we'll pop that right there at the back. I'm not sure if I mentioned actually before I put that away, this one is being minted to figures of 50,000, so a limited mintage of this one, and as I say, it is being produced to 50,000 coins. So as I say, we'll pop that right there at the back, and we'll move on to the final piece, which is a piece from Nui. And I'm a huge fan of Nui coins. I think they've got some fantastic coins, they really do. I've got quite a few of their coins in my collection up to yet, but this right here, as we can see, is the Equilibrium 1 ounce fine silver 9999 coin. And if we look at the obverse of the coin right there, we can see that we've got the national seal of Nui right there in the center. We've got Nui 2023 at the top and $2 at the bottom. I'm a big fan of the Nui national seal right there. And moving back to the reverse, we've got a very fancy and decorative depiction of yin and yang right there. If I twist the coin, you can see what I mean. We've got the yin and yang symbol for equality and equilibrium. at the centre of the coin right there. And I love the intricate detail that they've gone to on this coin. I really do. Just look at how detailed that design is. It really is. And I love the way it shimmers one way to the other as you move the coin like that. So I'm probably going to say this one is probably my favorite pickup of all the ones we're looking at today. But definitely let me know in the comments, which is your favorite. Is it the Equilibrium? Is it the Wedge-tailed Eagle? Is it the Copper Poker Chip? Or is it even one of the bunk packs? I'm really interested to know, as always, so please do let me know in the comments of the video. But for now, we will pop the Equilibrium coin at the back right there. And before I forget, this was produced by the Pressburg Mint, as I say, on behalf of Nui, and was minted to limited numbers of 100,000. So a very, very nice coin with quite a limited minted. You know, I know 100,000 is quite a large number, but it is nice to have that limited mintage there. Okay, so that's pretty much all I've got to go through with you all this week. It's been a nice little week of pickups. A little bit of silver, a bit of copper, and some nice bunk packs too. So as I said, please do let me know your favourites in the comment section. But with that being the case, I've probably rambled on for long enough now, so I am going to leave you in the usual fashion by saying, until next time, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.